Hey guys, it's time for some self-development with me. 5 things to consider when you're wanting to make a big, little life change. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite psychic millennial, me. Okay, my name is Iris, but you know that. All right, let's get started, right? So you are in this awakening where you're realizing that you can't work 9 to 5 anymore. You can't just follow the crowd anymore. You hate TV. Your parents think that you're crazy. Your friends could probably use an upgrade. So here you are, realizing that the status quo of society kind of sucks, right? So what's next? What's next is making a big life change. Or maybe you have this dream, this thing, and it keeps knocking on your door. It's haunting you in your dreams at night, right? You see signs of it everywhere, and you're seeing the numbers of it everywhere. And you're like, how the fuck do I do this? How do I make this jump? Well, coming from somebody who has made the jump quite a couple of times, I highly suggest you pay attention to the precious information that I'm going to give you today, because this is what I help people do. I help people create that jump. I help people open up the doorway for that jump. And it's not for the weak, it's for the brave. However, we always feel like we're weak. We always feel like we're not brave enough. We second guess ourselves all the time. Most of the time, our dreams, we believe our dreams are weird. We believe our dreams are like too big and ridiculous, or we believe our dreams are just going to happen in this one way. For example, if you have a dream to be a musician, we believe that the only way to make money is if we all of a sudden become Beyonce. And so because that dream is so big, it's like you all of a sudden you're like, well, there's only one Beyonce. I can't do that, right? I am here to tell you that anything and everything is possible. I was able to leave my everything behind in like 2 different ways and 2 different types, and who better than to give you some insight and somebody that has done it, right? I have done it pretty much twice, and because I have a little bit of a window that I can see a little beyond than most people, you definitely want to take notes in what I'm about to say right now. So let's start with number 1. Why? Why and why some more? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to make this change? Really think about this. I actually want you to write it down. All the reasons why. How is this going to affect you in the long run? How is this going to affect you immediately? How is this going to affect your relationships, your family relationships, personal relationships? How is this going to affect your bank account? Yeah. I need you to become super aware of what it is that you want and why it is that you want it. Many times we think that we want something, but we want it out of ego. So the more you ask yourself why it is that I want this, if it feels like a calling, if it's like, oh my God, I really need to do this for myself, then that is how you know that it's really for you. If it feels more like, oh, but I really want it, I really want to do that, like I really want to be the travel influencer on Instagram, like that's what I really want to do. That sounds more like ego, but only you know, okay? So please just take that into consideration. Number 2. Number 2 is things are gonna fall apart. Get used to it. Sorry, there's no other way of saying this. A lot of things are gonna fall apart. Why? Because you are going. I heard this analogy and it was fucking brilliant. Many times when we want to make a big life change, we are anywhere between obviously a 2, but let's put into like the middle, like let's put like a 3 to a 7. And so you want to jump into a 10 lifestyle, right? Into a 10 lifestyle quality. So you have to understand that things need to fall apart. Okay, it's very hard for you to jump from a 7 point of life into a 10 point of life. Why? Because you're comfortable. So things are gonna fall apart, and they're gonna fall apart in little ways, and they're gonna fall apart in big ways. Are you ready for that? How are you going to handle stress? Number 3 is who is your support system? And this one is actually kind of tricky, because your support system is going to be a combination of people that love you and then people that love you and support you. Choose wisely, because many times, especially family, are never going to support you in your crazy idea to leave your job, chase your dreams, be different, I don't know, leave the country, whatever it is. Many times, whatever business idea you have, whatever lifestyle change, what's going to happen is that your family is just not going to support it. And many times, your friends are not going to support it. So you're going to have to be very aware of who is on your boat. Just because some people love you doesn't mean that they support you. You need to know who's really on your boat and stick with those people. Sometimes it's no one. What are you gonna do then? And this is where I tell people, honestly, you need to find yourself a support system. The best thing that you could ever do if you're trying to do a life change is get yourself a life coach that specializes in whatever change you're trying to do for yourself. Try to get somebody that has done both the lifestyle shift and the business, and that's gonna be the best life coach for you. You're gonna really need that support when shit is hitting the fan and you don't know what to do. Number 4 is self-develop your confidence to a major level. Yes, any lifestyle change you have to understand is that you're really developing yourself. And if you don't know how to handle stress, and if you don't have, how can I say it? If you don't believe in yourself, that is all about believing in yourself. Confidence is all about believing in yourself. This, by the way, this is where you need to really apply healing, okay? So let's say that you don't want to get a life coach. You're like, no, that's not for me. Well, then you need to heal. You need to find somebody that can help you heal your limiting beliefs. Your limiting beliefs are, I can't do it, I don't have enough time, I'm too scared, I don't know how to talk to people. That's what you're going to have to do. You're gonna have to understand where your procrastination comes from. There's gonna be some days that you're gonna think that you're the shittiest person in the world. Those days are what I call rest days. That's for you to keep your head together and your priorities together by resting. And that actually brings me to number 5. And number 5 is learn to have a balance between being proactive and having a quality of life. Having a quality of life is really the number 1 reason why you are making this lifestyle change. That is the number 1 reason why we want to change, period, right? Because we want better lifestyles, happier, better income, more freedom, more space, or whatever it is that you're looking for. It's all about quality of life, okay? So when it comes to being proactive, you're going to have to learn that sometimes you're going to have to stop working. Coming from a 9-to-5 schedule, coming from a working hard hospitality schedule, working hard in airports and all those types of really long hour kind of jobs, you are super entrained to think that you have to work hard and hours to make money. That is not true. There's nothing farther from the truth, okay? You're doing this because you want quality of life. It is a cycle of giving and receiving. So the more you can understand that you're building a new foundation based on that cycle, and the more you understand how to listen to your body, when to stop, when to go, when to just breathe and enjoy life, because that quality of life, no matter how small it may be, no matter how much maybe you lost everything and you live in a tiny little apartment when you used to live in a 3-story house or 5-bedroom house, and now you live in something small, you have to, or maybe nothing at all, right? You have to see the abundance that is around you, because that is the quality of life with no responsibilities that you didn't have before. And so it's very important for you to take a look and enjoy your rest days. Enjoy the little bit that you have. Honestly, there's nothing more that I can fucking add to this, because that's everything. I didn't even understand that. I didn't know how to balance that, right? And I would be so stressed for no reason. Honestly, no reason. So it's very important when you are doing this lifestyle shift that you self-develop, so you know what steps you're taking, and you are confident enough to understand that when the storm comes, right, when things fall apart, it's all for the better. Well, honestly, if you want more information about this, if you want to just go through this deeper, I highly suggest you book a session. I have from 2 different rates, and I'll give you honest, expert, intuitive advice into your situation. And so I'll leave the video like this, and I love you all. I'll catch you guys next time. Follow me on my favorite socials, and I'll see you later. Mwah. Okay. That last bite, it was not good. So here we go. Mwah.